Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today. I'm working on Margarete Miller's CWP challenge today, and I'm actually going to try and do two, 13 and 14. So the prompts for 13 are light, a coupon or form, circles, candy or a sweet treat, something written in pencil, and the bonus is a rubber stamping in red ink. And then for number 14, the prompts are a border or frame, a handwritten measurement, something with a lid or cover, front or back of a playing card, a leaf or leaves, and bonus for this one is something torn. Okay, so I'll just pop that over there, out of the way. So this is my base 4x6 card. That's what I use. So I'll start with the first one. And I've got a piece of book page. I think I'm going to use this side with the marks on it. Just a bit more interesting, I think. Now I've got some red ink. I've got a stamp with lollies or sweets, candy, here that I will probably use. I've got my favourite swirly stamp that I may well use. I've got this piece of transparent paper. I believe it's tracing paper, actually. It's the thicker tracing paper. And I was thinking I might stamp the lollies on there. My coupon is tiny, look at that. It's a $3 off lunch or dinner for the purchase of $20 or more. Okay. Another little sweet treat, my favourite, raspberries. And light, well, you could go for a light, but I went for this. This is a burst of light. Again, it's quite small. What's that? And circles, I've punched some circles from different papers. I've got matte paper, matte book, book page, red, plain white paper, pattern paper, and a couple of other bits. This is a lined sheet. And a piece from a magazine. So red looks to be the feature colour on this one. And as it calls for some red stamping, that's fair enough. I'm going to work on this sheet and then attach the whole thing to the backing sheet, I think, today. So, how are you? Are you well? Looking forward to some time off, I would think. I've promised that I'm going to have a bit of time off, and I've made sure the boss is too. The weather at the moment is looking pretty awful, so although they say it's going to improve, we'll see. I was thinking of just layering my circles like so. And possibly even add in the coupon here. I'm thinking something like that. But I think what we will do, looks a bit sparse, doesn't it? I think first of all, I'm going to use my swirly stamp. So, I need a stamp block. Didn't think about that. So which one will we use? I like this one. I might use two. Okay. Barn Door Distress Oxide, my ink of choice. Now, book page. Let's have a glue book so we can go off the page if necessary. There we go. It's quite nice. This one on. Go, I think that will do. Pop these over here. Okay. Now, while we're at it, let's stamp this this little lolly stamp. I think I'm going to stamp it in black or grey. I stamp it in grey? Yeah, grey. Because I might even colour this. Use some of my crayons, or we'll see. See what it looks like on this piece of vellum or tracing paper. And we're going to have to let that dry for a bit. But it's come out reasonably well. So we'll leave that there, stamp that off. There we go, that's the stamping done. Okay. Put this out of the way. Tidy up as we go. Right. So now let's have a look. Definitely need to add some colour to this, otherwise you can't see it. It's either that or add something behind it. Okay, so I decided in the end to use some colouring pens to colour the lollies, and I've also gone over the little dots around with a silver pen. And because it was transparent, of course you could see right through to what was underneath, and these didn't show up particularly well. So I've attached it now to a piece of napkin, plain white napkin. So I'm going to start gluing. I might play you a bit of music and speed this up. Okay, so this one just needs some stitching around the outside. The only thing I haven't done is, what was it? Had to have something written in pencil. Yeah, I don't know. What will we write in pencil? Perhaps we'll put CWP. What is it? CWP 13? Yep. CWP 13. There we go. Done. So that needs stitching and adding to the back of here, doesn't it? So I can do that quickly. That's that one. Okay. Now, for number 14, I've got a bit of a selection going here. More stamping. Okay. Now it calls for something with a lid or cover. So I was thinking about this stamp. Sorry about that noise. I'll try and sort that out in the video. Okay. Now I think I should stamp this to some paper and then cut it out. Have a look, see what I've got. Anyway, I'll read you through the rest of the bits. A border or frame, there's my frame. Handwritten measurement, we'll get to that. Something with a lid or cover is the balls jar. And front or back of a playing card, there we go. Leaf or leaves and something torn. So that takes care of all of that. Now, I need something to stamp this on. I think we might use this. Now I have to have a lid as well, because that is the jar without the lid. Let's bring back in the grey ink and stamp up. Okay. Where's my lid? Here it is. It's that way round. Don't know, will we have a red one or will we have a gold lid? I think we might have a gold lid, hey? Just because we can. Right. Sort that out. Might be a sec. Okay, so I cut out the balls jar and inked up the lid. It's a separate lid that I've cut and added on there. These are my measurements, and these are basic page measurements. You know, this card is 6 by 4. My A4 sheets are about 8 1/4 by 11 1/2, and my usual tags are 2 1/2 by 5 1/2. So those are the measurements I've written there. And I thought I'd do a bit of stamping in the background of this. So let's try this stamp for a change from swirls. Might do it the other way around. Inking. Bring in the book. that's not bad. I'm trying to think. This will go up here. This will go down here. This here. This gets tucked under there. Da, da, da. So we need some more stamping here. Okay. Push that to one side. Okay, there we are. I think I prefer this one to the first one. I like this here. Anyway, I'm going to go and stitch them and I'll be right back to show them finished. Okay, so here we are, all finished. Stitched around. So number 13, CWP 13, light, a coupon or form, circles, loads of circles, candy or sweet treats, something written in pencil, CWP 13, and the bonus was rubber stamping in red. Oh, I might not be able to claim that. Mine wasn't a rubber stamp, but it was stamping, so I'm claiming it. Okay, and number 14, a border or a frame, handwritten measurement, something with a lid or cover, front or back of a playing card, a leaf or leaves, and something torn. There we go. 2 completed. Thank you so much for calling past today, and I'll see you. My next video will probably be another for the 100-day challenge, although quite honestly, you know, this is a day's worth of crafting, but we'll keep them separate. I tend to add Rachel's weekly challenge as part of my 100 days. We'll keep this one separate. Okay, thanks again. See you next time. Bye.